Hello everyone, this is Matthew Behringer coming to you on this warm Sunday afternoon. I want to take a minute and wish everybody a happy Father's Day to those who may be fathers out there this evening. The first thing that I want to start out talking about is the idea of communication and what goes through a speaker's mind as he or she is trying to communicate a central idea to an audience. As we've learned so far in this class, communication is the act of taking a central idea, whatever that may be, and trying to paint a picture of that idea into the minds of the people to whom are watching the speaker. And there is a real artwork to this, and we've learned by watching the TED Talk videos and reviewing the module lectures that it is very important to maintain solid eye contact and follow some of the norms that we've learned about. Now, social norms are things that are accepted based on the culture that the speaker may be in at the time. Now, I use the example of the United States. In the United States, we like to see eye contact between the speaker and the audience. And so I'll give an example. When I was in a play called Bye Bye Birdie in the 3rd grade, the drama teacher at West Stanley would always tell me that no matter what, I was to make eye contact with the people on stage and never turn my back to the audience, because that is the one thing that can send a really bad message and break concentration when you're trying to communicate a certain point or an idea to the audience, and it can make a pause in your points. So that's something that you really want to try to avoid. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is the communication apprehensions that can come along with making eye contact with a bunch of people that are watching you. There can be mental and physical symptoms that can occur from being in front of a group and presenting. And I'd say the primary thing that you're going to experience is stress or fear. And that's something that I for sure have to learn to cope with a little bit better, especially going forward into a career. One day I have hopes of becoming a corporate executive, so I need to do better coping with my stress and my anxiety prior to going in front of people and presenting. And I think there are a couple ways that you can do this, but talking a little bit more about it, your fear, mental, related to your mental, your mind. You're going to have obsessive thoughts. You're going to have removal from reality. You're going to worry excessively, and you can take those and you can relate that into your physical state, and you're going to get into shaking. You're going to feel a dizziness. My palms especially like to sweat, and I perspire under my arms, so I find it better to always wear lighter color clothing, that way that your perspiration doesn't show as much in front of the people that you're presenting for. And tonight I didn't do a very good job. I've got a black shirt on. Fortunately enough, I'm in the air conditioning. So another way that I've found to cope with some of the stresses that come along with public speaking is to try to take humor and introduce it into a presentation, and that's helped me in the past. And I'll also throw in the knowledge perspective of things. If I was going to go and present for a corporate board of executives, I would want to know what I was presenting on very well, the information that I was going to present very well. And so that would mean doing your homework before getting to a conference or into an arena where you were going to present. And I think that helps with the confidence side of things, especially when presenting for a large group. And another thing that I think that it helps is maybe showing up a few minutes early and giving yourself a chance to introduce yourself and kind of feeling out the crowd that you're presenting for. That can kind of help you build an energy and establish somewhat of a presence before you get up on the stage and you have to present for so many people. So throughout these first couple weeks in this class, I have learned more about communicating to an audience, and I'm hoping to gain a little bit more experience presenting in front of tangible people, and I'm sure that I'll do a little bit better with that as I get a little bit more time in the classroom and I have an opportunity to get up and speak in front of actual people and I am nervous about that, but I'm gonna come to terms with it just as soon as I can. Some of the things that I do want to talk about, references that I've seen so far, is the TED Talk video, the Your Dictionary definitions that we've been through on social norms, the example uh, of social norms link that we saw in Module 1, the Myers and Briggs personality test was another one that I wanted to talk about, and the module lectures were also something that have helped me so far. So I appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this video this evening, and I look forward to meeting you very soon. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.